With 2016 drawing to a close, December looks set to offer some stunning astronomical events to viewers around the world. The coming month will feature back-to-back meteor showers, a stunning supermoon and our lunar satellite posing with planets. To catch a glimpse of the celestial event, stargazers will need to be eagle-eyed, but our calendar should help ensure nothing is missed. December 3rd, Moon and Venus. Tomorrow night, the crescent moon will pair with the planet Venus, which will appear as a bright star in the night sky. Observers in both the UK and most of the US will find Venus almost directly below the moon around an hour after local sunset, while those on the west coast of the US will actually see Venus best an hour after sunset tonight. In Australia, viewers should look west an hour after sunset on December 3rd to see Venus at its best. December 4th, Moon and Mars. December 4th will be the time to catch a glimpse at Mars, as the moon will position itself less than 3 degrees apart from the red planet. Viewers around the world can watch for Mars as dusk gives way to nighttime. It'll be the moderately bright star in the vicinity of the waxing crescent moon. December 12th, Moon's bullseye. On December 12th, the moon will appear near the eye of the constellation Taurus. The bull, what is referred to as the eye, is really the red giant star Aldebaran, which sits 67 light-years from Earth and is the brightest in its constellation. December 13th, Geminid meteor shower. The Geminid meteor shower is known as one of the most spectacular events in the night sky each year and can usually be seen across the world. Meteors are the result of particles smaller than 1 centimeter entering the Earth's atmosphere at high speed, burning up and heating the air around them. They appear as a streak of light against the dark sky. In this case, the debris is associated with the object 3200 Photon, which many astronomers believe to be an extinct comet. The meteors appear to originate from a radiant point in the constellation of Gemini, which is why they have been given the name Geminids. Geminid meteors travel fairly slowly at around 22 miles (35 kilometers) per second. They are bright and have a yellowish hue, making them distinct and easy to spot. Professor Martin Barstow, president of the Royal Astronomical Society, said, "A good meteor shower is a spectacular sight. If you have clear skies, there are few better and easier ways to get an impression of the dynamism of the universe we live in and how the Earth is directly connected to events in the rest of the solar system. Usually you don't need any special equipment to watch the shower, just a dark sky." The peak tends to be around 2 a.m. local time, no matter where the viewer is around the world. This is because the constellation Gemini, which is the radiant point of the shower, reaches its highest point at around 2 a.m. Generally, the higher the Gemini constellation climbs into the sky, the more meteors are likely to be seen. But a supermoon is also scheduled around the same time as the shower, which could make viewing more difficult. A post on NASA's website claims bright moonlight will reduce the visibility of faint meteors 5 to 10-fold, transforming the usually fantastic Geminids into an astronomical footnote. December 14th, supermoon. The moon's orbit is elliptical rather than perfectly circular, so as the moon moves around the Earth it is sometimes a little bit closer and sometimes a bit further away from us. On December 14th, the moon will be at its closest point to Earth, making it appear larger than usual. If a full moon happens to occur when the moon is also at its closest point, then it will look slightly larger and brighter than usual. This is what is popularly known as a supermoon. Dr. Marek Kukula, public astronomer at the Royal Observatory Greenwich, told Mail Online, "It's a natural part of the moon's cycle and happens around once a year. The differences in apparent size and brightness amount to few percent, but they can enhance the already beautiful sight of a full moon, making a supermoon worth looking up for. For this reason, it appears to be bigger than normal by about 10%. December 16th, Moon and Beehive. While it won't be the easiest astronomical event to spot all month, the waning gibbous moon is said to point the way to the Beehive star cluster in the Cancer constellation on December 16th. The cluster will be visible as a faint patch in the night sky, but viewers may need to use binoculars to spot it. December 21st, December solstice. The shortest day of the year for those north of the equator will be December 21st, as the sun will be at its lowest point in the sky. Conversely, in the southern hemisphere, the sun will be at its highest point, making December 21st the longest day of the year. Solstices occur because Earth is tilted on its axis as it orbits the sun. In winter, the Earth is tipped slightly away from the sun, so the southern hemisphere receives more sunlight and the northern hemisphere less. December 22nd, URSID meteor shower. There is good news for those who may be disappointed that the Geminids meteor shower may be outshone by a supermoon this year. The Ursaid meteor shower will be occurring on December 22nd, which is named after the Ursa Minor constellation where it originates. People in the UK will be able to spot meteors in the sky around midnight, while those in the US will see the peak in the pre-dawn hours of December 22nd. A waxing gibbous moon will also be occurring around this time, which could make viewing the meteors a bit more difficult. December 22nd, Moon and Jupiter. The final major astronomical event scheduled this year will be the alignment of Jupiter and the Moon on December 22nd. From mid-northern latitudes such as those in the US and Europe, Jupiter will rise about 1 hour after midnight, while those in mid-southern latitudes such as Australia will see the phenomenon around midnight.